Why is teaching not a secure job anymore? You were told that teaching was safe, secure, pension worthy, but now you're overworked, underpaid, and completely undervalued, and potentially fearing the next round of redundancies, especially if you are an experienced teacher with over 20 years experience, because you're expensive and not cheap like these younglings that are coming in. In 2024, over 12,000 teachers actually left the profession, not because they wanted to, because they had literally no choice. So today I want to break down 3 myths. Hi, my name is Dale, International Competence Coach. I once was a teacher teaching science and PE for 12 years and now I've been life coaching kids for the past 11 years, and I feel so much more free. I'm making more money, I'm having more fun, I'm making more impact on speaking on school stages, and it's amazing. And to be fair, back in the day when I was a teacher, I was probably life coaching the kids anyway. Anyway, what are the top 3 myths as to why you believe that teaching is a secure job? Number 1, teaching is recession proof. That's wrong. Schools are completely slashing budgets. How many support staff have you seen get made redundant? This lady just here has lost her job because, well, take a listen.
I lost my position as the head of English here after 25 years, which has been really traumatic, actually, to say the least. Basically stripped out the whole of middle management here, our heads of department. So we have a head of department across 2 schools now. So I am here to strike to try and make SAS, the organisation here, rethink their restructuring.
It's just not fair, is it? So basically 2 schools are merging. There's going to be 1 middle leaders for that subject. So therefore, the person that does get that job is replacing somebody else, meaning 2 jobs are going to equal 1, meaning that 1 person is going to do extra work and definitely not get paid extra for it. Number 2, you will always have a job. Look at fixed term contracts. Look at forced part-time. Look at redundancy threats. I was speaking to a lady the other day online and she had a meeting in the morning, the whole school meeting. If you got an email in the morning, it meant that you had to go down from your role into teaching the classroom. If you got an email in the afternoon, that meant that you were being made redundant. So just imagine not getting that email in the morning and having to wait till the afternoon. It's sickening. Number 3, well, at least there's a pension for teachers. You're literally burning out at 35. Can you imagine working to the new retirement age of 67, which, let's face it, will probably increase by the time you get there to potentially 70. Security isn't about having a pay slip. Security is about having options and spending more time with your family, and also being the architect of your own life, not having to go into a job. By the way, job is an acronym for just over broke, just saying, and having your entire work life, your career, dictated to and controlled by somebody which may or may not like you. So what does real security mean? Let's break this down, for example. So number 1, real security is having multiple streams of income, control over your own time, the ability to work from anywhere, and having skills that are in demand. For example, maybe life coaching, because we all know the state of CAMS, don't we, everybody? I mean, look, I've been a life coach for the past 11 years. I have never struggled to get clients. So what can you do instead? Well, obviously, I'm definitely going to promote life coaching for children. Why? Because you can make more impact, you can make more money, and you can spend more time with your family, which is kind of a cool idea, right? Yes, but Dale, what about the holidays? Yeah, that's cool. You can spend £12,000 for a family of 4 over summer if you wanted to, or you could spend 4K for a family of 4 in term time. Life coaching as an industry is growing really fast. I'm not just talking about coaching kids, I'm talking about coaching adults, I'm talking about business coaching, I'm talking about financial coaching. There's so many other different types: manifest coaching, happiness coaching, confidence coaching. But the thing is, with life coaches for children, they're in dire need for it, and children haven't actually lived their life, so parents are looking more towards external services to make their child life ready. Schools, parents and councils are crying out for you. This legend just here, Alice, she's probably got, I think she's on roughly around about 15 clients now. She's charging £80 an hour and she's in 3 schools right now. And also she's going to her local authority to get funding in order to work with children that can't afford her services. How amazing is that? And she once was a teacher. She joined my program about a year ago and her results are ridiculous. She was actually SLT, but the school turned around to her while she was on maternity leave and said, sorry, you don't have a job here anymore. And yes, teachers already have the skills necessary to become a life coach for kids. You have the team skills, you have the communication skills with parents and young people, you have the social skills, you have the listening skills, you have the organisation skills, you have the planning skills, you have the empathetic skills, and believe it or not, a lot of teachers actually have the social media skills. So if you are a teacher and you're ready to create more freedom in your life and you want to do what the smart teachers are doing whilst they leave the education system, you can totally do that. You can make more impact and make a better income outside of the education system, and you can be the culture architect of your own life and stop putting putting your life, and if you've got children, their lives, in somebody else's hands. If you are interested, just let me know, drop me a DM saying Kid Coach, and I'm more than happy to give you a totally free video guide or scripted guide of how exactly I did it all those years ago, and I'll give you the older 18 steps that literally goes through how I did it step by step. And that's all you need for your future. Obviously, you need to be a qualified life coach for kids, just saying. In the meantime, if you're a teacher, you're the backbone of our society, there is another path and there is life after teaching, just saying. Have a cool day. Peace out.